Hey all, welcome back to Fire and Water Cooking. I am Darren, and today, I haven't done this in a while on video, guys, but I'm going to actually do a 2 brisket flats from Costco, and we're going to do them sous vide, and then we're going to smoke them up. I got an event coming up this weekend, and I'm going to need this brisket. So I said I got 2 of them. They're about probably about 6 or 7 pounds each, and it's the flats. Like I said, we got them from Costco. I actually got them, they were mispriced for a regular full-size packer brisket, so we got a really good deal on them. But we're gonna do 2 of them in the sous vide bath, and then we're gonna smoke them. I'll be right back.
Smoking, grilling, getting hot and hotter, sous vide and chilling from Fire and Water.
Alright guys, like I said, we're going to just put these in the sous vide bath. I've got it set right now to get up to 150 degrees. And we're going to do these at 48 hours at 150 degrees. Let them get really low and slow cooked and tender all the way through. Then we're going to take them out and we're going to cool them down, put them in the fridge for about a day so they get really nice and cold. And then we're going to take them slowly back up to temp. On the smoker, we're going to use the Weber, of course, because that's what's going to fit them, and we're going to use those pecan pellets. I seasoned it up with my all-purpose black garlic seasoning and my black garlic and coffee seasoning, which is perfect for brisket. It gets a little bit of that coffee punch that really mellows it out, and that black garlic is really awesome on beef for sure. So check them out below. But these are already been prepped. They're already in the vacuum bag. They've already been seasoned. And they're still frozen, so they're going to thaw out in the sous vide bath while they're slowly cooking. And they're also going to be brining at the same time when they're slow cooking in that sous vide bath, because there's plenty of salt in both of these seasonings. And that's why I like to season up the meat before I put it in the sous vide bath, because it does actually slow brine when it's cooked at a low temperature for a long time. So that's it, guys. It's coming up to temp. It's at 92 degrees now, but it's not going to matter too much. When I get these in the bath, they're going to start thawing out. Once that hits 150 degrees, it'll start cooking. 48 hours later, we'll be out here actually just taking them out, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do as far as prepping them to get into the refrigerator for a day. Then we'll take them out and smoke them. I'll be back. All right, guys, it's time to drop them in the bath and get them cooking. Like I said, 48 hours later, we're going to be coming back, and here we go. We're pulling them out. Going to go ahead and stick them in this ice bath here for about a good hour or hour and a half or so it gets down to temperature. And then we're going to stick them in the fridge, and then I'll see you when we're pulling them out, ready to stick them in the smoker. All right, all, I am back. It's been it was 48 hours in the bath and then another 24 hours in the fridge after the ice bath. So it's nice and cold right now, and it's still wet. I kept it in the bag. I did take the juices out of the bag before I put it in the refrigerator. One of the reasons I took it out of the bag is because the fat can kind of get separated in there, and I wanted the juices without the fat in it. I'm going to use that when I'm serving it, or actually when I'm putting it in the pan and heating it up, or keeping it hot for the event tonight, so it's got some of those juices back incorporated into it. Because I'm going to cut this up after we're done smoking it and getting a nice, nice crust on it. We're going to slice it up, put it in a pan to keep it warm while we're over there at the event tonight. So I got my Weber cranked up. You can see the smoke coming in the background. I'm going to do it at 180. 180 degrees is the lowest this Weber will go, and that's what we're going to keep it at, because we're not trying to tenderize it. It's already tender. We're just heating it back up. We're getting a nice crust on this, getting that nice bark that everybody likes, and getting smoke to it. So let me get this out of the bag and show you how I'm going to season it up again. All right, it's still got some moisture on there, and we're going to put just a little bit more of the black garlic and coffee seasoning and a little bit more of our all-purpose black garlic. I'm not going to bore you with doing the whole thing, but I am going to do the whole thing off camera. But just a nice, another coating on here. It's going to give a nice bark. All right, so my brisket's ready to go, and you can see it's pretty wet. I did spritz it a little bit more, even though it was already wet. I just wanted to make sure, because what the moisture is going to do, guys, is make sure we get plenty of smoke stuck into the meat. That's why we're going to go ahead and spritz it again in about a half hour or so to get more moisture on that meat. I am going to monitor the temperature here, so I'm going to take the thickest one and kind of put it right in the middle, just so we can get a good accurate reading of the internal temperature, because like I said, I don't want to go over the 150 that we sous vide cooked this at, because we're not tenderizing it. All we're doing is heating this up and getting smoke to it. So the smoker's at 180. Hopefully this will only take about 3 hours or so, maybe less. If it starts to get to where I think I need to crank the temp up a little bit more, I'll do that. But hopefully, let's try that again. There we go. Hopefully I won't need to do that at all. It will just get up there in 2 or 3 hours or so. So that's it, guys. Let's see what the thermometer's reading. The meat at internal temperature right now is 44 degrees. Smoker's at 180. We'll check on it in about half hour, 45 minutes, and maybe give it a spritz. All right, guys, so it's been about just a little over an hour here, so it's starting to look really good, but it's dried out enough that I'm going to add some water to it, and I'm going to do this probably every hour, hour and a half or so to get that smoke on. All right, guys, it's been another like 2 hours or so, and I just went ahead and cranked up the heat because we're still sitting at right at 103. It just keeps popping between 102 and 103. So I really want to get this heated up some more before I put it in my Anova Precision oven that's got the humidity and all that, and to kind of keep it probably for about another hour in that, just to kind of rest and relax here. But let's take a look at it. I did spritz it a few more times during that 2 hour period. Actually, I spritzed it like twice. So I'm going to do that one more time here. I'm going to probably give it another 30 minutes or so and get it as close to the 150 as we can. Let me get you a closer up look at that, so you can see how that bark's turning out. Really turning out pretty good. You can tell that black garlic and coffee and the all-purpose black garlic really gives it a nice dark color. So I'm going to go ahead and get this closed because I'm losing heat. But yeah, let's give it another half hour or so, guys. I cranked it up to 265. Hopefully we can get that up to at least 235 or 240. Well, I'm sorry, the internal temp about 130 to 140 before we take it out and stick it in the holding oven. Guys, this is what it's looking like. It got up to about 135, so I'm going to go ahead and stick this in my holding oven at 160 and then let it get back up to temp in there. I've got plenty of smoke on here, just so you can see. Look how dark that is. And I'm just going to cut a little piece off just to show you just how tender. This is the flat part, like I said, so got plenty of smoke ring on there. Still got some fat there. Super tender. And got that hit of smoke because I'm right on the outside bark there. So good, guys. Check it out. Check out Sous Vide and Barbecue. You just put the brisket in the sous vide and just let it sit 48 hours. That's where it gets all the tenderization done. Then you just take it out, stick it on the smoker for a few hours, and you're done. Just like that. I guess to show that smoke ring again, just so you can see. It does get some smoke even after it's been cooked sous vide. Just got to make sure you cool it down and keep it nice and wet when it's on the smoker. Thanks for watching. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, follow us. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Check out the fire and water cooking and seasonings and sauces right down below. And I'll see you on the next fire and water cooking video.